Never date single mothers unless a lot of us don't want to date single moms. They not your kids. You always wondering if she's really over the father of her children. And if the relationship doesn't work, you risk losing that bond that you built with that child. It's just altogether risky. Stick around because I'm not only going to break down when it's okay to date a single mother, but I'm going to give you the green flags and the red flags you need to be looking out for. So before anybody gets sensitive, I'm not an incel. I'm not completely against dating single mothers. So this is not about bashing them. It's about protecting yourself, protecting them, and especially protecting that child that's involved and being honest about what you're getting into. So either you're going to build something real with a new family or you're going to respectfully stay out of something you're not really built for. You stepping into a world that's already existed before you even showed up. No matter how good your heart is, no matter how much of a good person you think you are, you're not the biological father. So you got to ask yourself, can you love the child without expecting the authority right away? Can you love the child without expecting to be able to discipline them right away? Because a lot of mothers ain't going to go for that. If your ego needs automatic loyalty and a family dynamic or control, bro, you might as well not even start. The ex is always going to be there. Bro. I don't care if the father is active, missing, a ghost. He's a part of that woman's life story forever. So you really need to be asking yourself, am I secure enough in myself to be living in that man's shadow for the rest of your relationship with this woman? If not, respect yourself enough to walk away from the situation. The third point is emotional attachments hit different. Loving a woman is one thing, but loving a child that's not biologically yours is a whole other thing. And if that relationship ends because you ended the relationship with the mother, that can do psychological and emotional damage. You're going to be mourning for a family you were never fully integrated into. So before you bond, you need to be asking yourself, am I prepared for the emotional consequences if this ends, especially if it ends badly? Last thing you really need to think about, your time and your finances. All of that is going to shift. Your time will no longer be yours. Her first priority and main priority will always be her child. If she's a good mother, it's going to be school plays instead of your Friday night dinner that you had planned with her. So you got to think about what this means for you. Can you be flexible with your plans, your wallet, and especially your patience without resentment and you taking that out on her and her child when that was your decision in the first place? So when should you date a single mother? Only if you're ready emotionally, spiritually, and especially financially. If you built for it tough, you have the potential to step into something real and something positive, creating a traditional family dynamic and restoring the broken home. But if you're not, walk away now while you ahead. Now, if you heard all that and you still want to mess with Shorty, here's the green flags you need to be looking out for. And the red flags that should have you running full speed in the opposite direction. Green flag number one, clear and healthy boundaries with her ex. For example, she can say, hey, every Saturday, my son's dad picks him up at noon. It's strictly giving him the child and him leaving. That open transparency shows you that she's serious about you and don't want you thinking anything that's not the case at all. So ask yourself, am I being brought into a calm situation or am I being brought into an emotional soap opera? Green flag number two, no chaos. She's not calling you last minute asking if you can babysit. She's not asking you for no rides or calling you when she's in a crisis. She has backup plans, family support, and take care of her business for her child. You need to be asking yourself, is she running her life as an adult or dependent on me to rescue her from basic responsibilities? Green flag number three, mature, open communication. If she says something along the lines of, I have a son, he's my main priority, but I'm serious about building a connection with someone. That's the greenest flag ever. Without her even saying that, here's a hint for you to know that she's open about her communication. Single mothers' lives are stressful. You'll know she's mature in her communication if she has no problem telling you if she feels overwhelmed or she needs space. And she doesn't say it passive aggressively. She doesn't say it at you with the attitude. And she respects it when you say the same thing. So you need to be asking yourself this question. Is she making things clear and easy for me to understand, or do I have to play the guessing game with her emotions? Number four, this is the most important one. She's emotionally healed from her last relationship. For example, if she says anything along the lines of, my past taught me what I needed to learn, now I'll focus on building something better. That's a clear sign that she's learning from her mistakes. She's owning her choices, her healing, and her future. So ask yourself, am I dating a woman that's moved on? or stuck in a survival mode where she's going to make you pay for the last person's mistakes. All right, let's go with the red flags, man. These are obvious, but I got to say it to y'all because sometimes y'all don't listen until somebody keeps beating the point at your head. Number one, and that's number one for a reason, ongoing drama with her ex. She's texting you paragraphs about the fight she just had with her ex man. He's blowing up her phone 2 or 3 times a day, and the conversation has nothing to do with the child. Ask yourself this question: am I dating her or fighting with her ex through her? Red flag number two: she rushes you into the dad position way too soon. Y'all only been seeing each other for a few weeks, and she's already calling you the dad in front of the child or asking you to discipline them too early. I don't know that child. I'm not finna whoop him. So ask yourself this question: am I being treated like a potential mate for you or a position just to be filled? Number three, this question right here is going to trickle down to everything else. If she asks this from you, expects instant financial support. And this is not just a single mother thing. You need to be carrying this in dating, period. She starts hinting towards or just straight up asking you for money, gifts, or paying bills before y'all even made anything official yet. And this is how you know they get you. They'll be like, man, it's so hard being a single mother. I had to do this for my son. I had to do this for my son. And I really don't have it for the rent. When she tries to manipulate you into paying for something because she's a single mother, run and never look back. So the question you need to be asking yourself in this situation is, am I being seen as a man or am I your sponsor? Number four, she uses her kids as emotional leverage. She makes your relationship with her child a condition of your love for her. Now, at some point, it does get there. But if she's doing this way too soon, that's a red flag that you need to bolt out the door for. And prime example, this one ties into the last one. She guilt trips you into babysitting, buying gifts, or making long-term promises way too early. Is this bond growing naturally or being forced to manipulate me? Listen, dating a single mother will never be easy, and it's not for the weak. It's for grown men who are ready to step up and lead with love, patience, and real responsibility. So what this means for you in a nutshell, I can't be any more simpler than this. Step up if you built for it, step away if you're not. Now I want to hear your story. Have you ever dated a single mom before? What was your experience like? Did it build you up or did it break you down? Drop your experiences in a comment below. Smash that like button and subscribe for more straight up conversations just like this. And subscribe for more straight up conversations just like this. But be real, everything we just talk about does not matter if you do not know what you're doing in the dating world. Click the next video on the screen while I'm breaking down 7 reasons why your dating life is trash and how you can fix it. You got to build yourself up first before you can build anything with somebody else. Till next time, it's your little big brother signing out. Y'all be safe.